Tibetan dumpling we call a Momo. And we need all ingredients: ground beef, black pepper, turmeric, ginger, salt, and olive oil, and then green onion called the scallions, and I have cilantros, and I have red onions. But today I'm gonna mix with beef and red onions, and then I will add up the green onions. But you can make it without this one if you have a lot of green onions, the scallions, so you can just use as scallions and the beef together. And I'm gonna make this, it's called the garlic chive. The garlic chive is, I'm gonna make just the vegetarian for garlic chive. This can be separate, or you can mix garlic chive and the beef, ground beef. You don't have to add onions, okay? Just the garlic chive. And then you need flours. I think it's here, like I said, 3 cups. Maybe it's more, it's okay to have an extra. Then I have a little water here to mix with it, because this one have less fat in it. I have to make a dumpling with a little juicy, and that's why I have to put the water a little bit in it. And the cilantro is going into the salsa. I'm gonna make a tomato salsa with the cucumber. All right, today. And okay, let's start it. Sure your hands are clean. My hands are clean, okay? You have to cut really thin dice, but it's very thin. Like this, and then we go like this. Maybe I can do that. Thin slices. This, but by the way, this onion, the green onion, is from my garden. From last year. It's growing beautifully there. And even the garlic chive is from my garden. And cilantro is from my garden too, from last year. The garlic chive grows every year, comes back. It's better and better. Okay, I'm gonna put the olive oil. Like say, not much, like that's good enough. And then the salt. I use the pink salt, but you can use regular salt. Like this much. No, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. It's good. It's like kind of light. It's not that strong. Now, okay, I'm gonna put the ginger, the ground ginger. You can use fresh ginger too. If you like more fresh, you can fresh ginger too. Okay, I'm gonna use this much ground ginger. Okay, this much. And then I'm gonna use the mixture, the turmeric. It's really good for any food. It kills the bacteria. Not much. And black pepper. Okay, now I'm gonna mix. This can mix together like this, all together. You have to mix really well, you know. Okay, now it's all mixed. I'm gonna leave it there. Now I'm gonna start the garlic chive one. I'm gonna chive. garlic chive. Cut the garlic chive very thin, like see what I'm cutting it, very thin, okay? Okay, garlic chive is chopped really thinly, and then I'm gonna put the olive oil. 1, 2. Okay, all the oil, and then I'm gonna put the ginger. Not much, this much good, and the salt. Now as salt, I put a little bit already there, but not much. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the turmeric. And black pepper. And this garlic chive Momo dumpling is for vegetarian, no meat. Now you can mix together like this. You don't need to put any water because the garlic chive have lots of water in it. We don't have to, but mix really well and leave it for a while. All right, the flour is King Arthur, unbleached one, or white one. And then I'm gonna mix well in machine here. So needs a water here, like I say, 400 milliliter. And I'm gonna starting it. And then I'll show you how tight you need it. Don't make dough too tight, or don't make too loose. Okay, I think I need a little bit add more water in it. Looks like you're making too tight, but you need only flour. You don't need to any put in there for salt or sugar or yeast or baking powder. You don't need it. Just flour and the water. That's all you need it. The dough is now done. It's kind of like not too tight, not too loose. This is a perfect. And now I'm gonna make a dough that to make a dumpling, and you have to knit by your hand a little bit like this. If it's if it's more flour, it's okay. It's better than, short. Then I'm gonna make it flat like this. Now I'm gonna cut it. You can cut like this thin, and then you have to roll it. You have to roll it, each one. Okay, you have to roll it each one like this. But you don't have to cut too thin, okay? You have, if you cut it too thick, then you have to roll it, make it thinner. You can size from your hand. Okay, you have to go around like this each time. You see, like this, easy. When if the rollers go down, then you can turn around the flour. Okay, then you don't put too much dry flour. Sometimes it's hard to make it too tight, too close together. So you can make it, not too, touch to the what you call the cutting board and the rollers. That's all. Okay, now we need a steamer. I have one layer one. And this one gonna be put the dumpling in it, but then you need the water in here to up to here, because have to boil it. Now I'm put the water in here. While the water is blowing time, then we're gonna make a dumpling. I'm gonna put it in here, not too high. It's gonna take a little time to make a dumpling. All right, I'm gonna let it boil, and then we're gonna start the dumpling. All right, add the onions, green onions, all the spices. I put it in there, and now you can mix well together with your spoon, like this, really well. And then ready to make a dumpling. Okay. So you need a flat dough, and then you need a small spoon to scoop the meat, and the mixed one we made it before, and put it in here nice and tight, and then you can make it dumpling. Now you have to hold it in like this, and then start from here to tight, and then push the finger that makes the dough to double, like layers. More layer you make it, it's much prettier. This is a simple one to make it, and push back and go like this. That's it. And then like this. This is the dumpling. Not really pretty from my hand. Anyway, and you need a little oil on the bottom. Then I have oil here. It's olive oil. And you can put that, dip it in a little bit, and then wipe it up a little bit. Then just a little bit is good enough to put in the steamer. So then you can go round, and then we can steam it. All right, now I'm done. Here I put the dumpling. I made it. I showed you before. And now you can put the dumpling around like this. You see the, how I put it. And then make sure you don't put it way too close to each other. You have to have a little space between, because after the steam, it's get a little bigger, and then it's touched to each other. Then it rip up, and then its soups can come out. That's why you have to have a little space. And this one is done. And then I have an extra. I put it in here, and you can put it in the freezer. Now I'm gonna make a vegetable dumpling. And this is garlic chive, only garlic chive. And that's what I showed you before. Now I'm gonna make a garlic chive dumpling and make a different pattern to just show you how to make different. Now I have a new spoon, and now I'm gonna put the garlic chive and put it here all, and this much. And now I show you how to do it. And first you put your thumb inside, and then go like this. Go round and round. If it's too low, you can pull the dough a little bit higher, but don't pull it too much. It's gonna rip off. Okay, go like this. Go round. You see it? Then go like this. Here the other one. Now we're gonna put the dumpling over this hot water, the boiling water. It's already boiled here. And okay, and this is the steam. It's a meat, ground beef dumpling. I'm gonna put it up here. And now I have an extra layer that I can put it in there. This is a garlic chive dumpling. I'm gonna put it right in here. Perfect. All right, then I'm to put it in here. And then it's put the heat on high, not really high, just leave it down to the number 8. And then I'm gonna set up the timing here, kitchen time. It's 25 minutes is perfect. Okay, I'm gonna make a salsa, and then we have a cucumber, tomato, red onion, cilantro, and scallions. And first I'm gonna clean up the skin. The cucumber. I washed it already. You have to cut. I'm gonna cut a cube, thin cube. It's different way of cutting it. Cucumber like very thin. And same is with onion and tomatoes. And here, oh, the skin. Be careful your fingers. Now I'm going to cut the onion. Really thin. The salsa, Tibetan salsa. Mix here. You can make it hot, spicy. You can put a green hot pepper. Okay, now I'm gonna put the tomatoes. The tomato, I like the plum tomato, have a less water in it. The cucumber have enough juice. No, that's not enough. Cutting this way is better, easier. All right, now I'm going to put the cilantro. really thin chopped. It's a very strong flavor. It's good for people who have a high blood pressure. It's take your blood pressure down. That's the key from these cilantros. Here we go. Cilantro. Yeah, I think my containers are too small. Then I'm gonna cut the green onion, scallion, really, really thin, but I'm not really good to cutting really thin here. Right, hard to cut too thin. I'm gonna chop this way. Okay, now all together here. Ooh, too high. All right, here. Now all you have to do is, all right, I'm going to clean my hand and then put the here lime. Got to put a lime in here. Okay, then the black pepper. Black pepper, and then we need a salt. Not too much, that depends on how you like. Not too much. Here we go. And then I'm gonna put the oil. This is the oil, the olive oil I use for the dumpling to dip the leftover. I'm gonna put this on the top. Okay, now I think we need to put a little hot pepper in it. I'm going to use the hot pepper that I have it in my freezer. It's from my garden from last year. It's a habanero, called habanero. And I chopped it and put it in a freezer. But I'll show you, it looks like this, but it's really, really hot. I don't have to put too much, just a little bit. Hold on, I have to get, it's called the habanero, you know, the orange color one. That's it. You don't need more than this. It's really hot, and it's from my garden from last year. And now you gotta mix well together. Need a chopstick. The chopstick, I'm gonna mix this way. See the cucumber and all together, tomato, onion, cilantro, all well together. Okay. All right, now it's time is up, all set. Okay, now you see this dumpling is ready. Woo! Okay, here the dumpling. Now the upper one is, I'm gonna turn off the heat. The upper one here is garlic chive dumpling, and I'm gonna pull this out like this, and the bottom is Momo dumpling, beef dumpling. It's ready, all set. Now I'm gonna put in a plate ready to eat. It's for me. It's me. It's mine. Oops. Okay. I'm going to say prayer for thanks Tembalame Sangye Rumboche, Kyobalame Tamju Rumboche, Tembelame Kundu Rumboche, Kamne Kunjo Sumla Choba Pu. Now I'm gonna enjoy my delicious dumpling. Looks delicious to me. I hope everybody will enjoy it. I'm gonna do a one bite. See?